And we're live. I need some more light. There. Now you can see my ugly mug. Hey, Josh. Always first. Looks like you're the only person here, actually. Nope, there's Sean. Hey, Sean. The counter lies. Derek's here. Wow, I didn't even get to make the joke I was going to make about this. But yes, honey, I did steal your cup. So we got Josh, Sean, Derek, my wife, Kate, and SoCal Sal. What's going on, everyone? But it is a very cute cup, honey. Thank you. Does anyone else have fun novelty Christmas cups in their house? We have lots. And a lot of them have Snoopy on them. So I hope everybody's had a good weekend. Enjoyed your Thanksgiving last week. Was that last week? Or was that week before last? Yeah, it counts. Darth Educator, what's going on? Sean, trying to figure out if you'll get a package. What are you expecting, Sean? Something cool, I hope. Got some Star Wars cups. Yeah, I'm not using my usual Star Wars cup tonight. I was going to get it. I'm like, hey, wait a second. I need a fun Christmas cup. Clone Commander 6 scale figure from Hot Toys. Sweet. I have a 501st clone and Rex. And I've got the two shore troopers, the squad leader and the grunt shore trooper. And then I have a what was that, a stormtrooper commander? Is that it? Came with the orange pauldron from Mandalorian. Although I took the pauldron off of mine just to make him a standard stormtrooper. Derek, I saw someone actually post a review of a his tank today. I don't remember who it was. I didn't watch it because it was like 40 minutes long. But yeah, I have seen people actually start to receive them. Oh no, gotta be careful on Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, I saw the new Last Running figures are up for pre-order. I'll probably just wait. They're going to hit stores eventually. And with NECA's track record, they'll probably be in store before you get them shipped. So. Yeah, the Usagi 4-pack. I have the original Usagi from the animated series. That's the only one I need. I'm happy with it. So I'm going to stop there. Although that 4-pack does look cool, I'm just not a huge Usagi guy. So the one cartoon one is more than enough for my collection. So did you get one, Derek? One of the his tanks? I would love to have one, but it was the price and just don't have anywhere to put that many things of that scale. It would be cool, but just don't have room on the shelves. Hey Blair, how you doing? Yeah. I always said I've never backed a HasLab. The only one I regret is I regret missing out on the Razor Crest because that was cool. I probably could figure out somewhere to put it. I have to clear out a big section. Actually, I'm looking at a spot that it would have gone. Just don't know what I've done with all the stuff that's sitting in that spot. So I do regret missing out on that one. I did get the N1 though, so at least I've got a Mandalorian ship. If they ever do a decent Black Series HasLab, that's what's going to break me. Otherwise, I've never back to HasLab. But the HISS tank and the oh darn, what was the helicopter called? I totally blanked. The G.I. Joe helicopter is called Dragonfly. That's what it is. Getting old is not for for the weak. But yeah, the Dragonfly. Both of those were very tempting, especially the Dragonfly. I always loved that. But passed on that. I did pre-order the Vamp though, so I had to get that because I had a Vamp when I was a kid. So that was yeah, I have to have that. Can you still get HISS tanks through Big Bad Toy Store or anything like that? I'm sure there's a markup, but you know. And I just got a notification. Okay. I'm not sure why. Got the Mando one as well. So you have the Razor Crest. All right. Well, I think we have enough folks here to get started. And since we're talking about Star Wars, well, technically we're talking about Star Wars and G.I. Joe. And if you saw the title of the stream, this is pretty much all Star Wars and G.I. Joe, except for one thing. So we'll start with the one thing that isn't Star Wars or G.I. Joe. Hey, Michael, how you doing? Oh, the N1? Yeah, I did get the N1. Digital rewards expiring from Amazon. We have digital rewards. Okay. That's news to me. So if you saw yesterday's toy hunt, went to Target on Sunday and found a lot of stuff. And one of those things was Earl Sinclair from Dinosaurs. Loved the show back in the day. Is that playing with the color or something? It is on my end anyway. So picked him up. I will have to keep an eye out for Baby Sinclair. I've seen Baby Sinclair a couple times, but I was like, I don't want Baby Sinclair without Earl. So of course I found Earl. Now I can't find Baby Sinclair. And of course I can't find them now either because NECA figures are 20% off at Target this week. So all in stock NECA is 20% off. So if there's any NECA figures you're after, go hit Target because you can get a deal on them. But love the show. Actually, Secret Galaxy just did a video on the show and the messed up finale. I do recall watching that one. I'm like, yeah, that was kind of dark. Luckily, I wasn't super young when that show was on. That could have been a little bit of childhood trauma there. I used to do a mean Baby Sinclair impression, but I don't think my throat can handle it right now. Maybe I can get my wife in here. She does a good one too. But yeah, NECA, just killing it here lately. Everything they're putting out is just grade A. My current desk figure is the Creature from the Black Lagoon. I finally found it a couple weeks ago. And that was in a toy hunt video. So hopefully you guys are keeping up with the toy hunts because I'm finding lots of cool stuff. I love this figure. Can't even say I'm that big a fan of the movie if I've even seen the whole thing all the way through. But just this character design and costume design, especially for when it was made, this is just great. I love this thing. So that's hanging out on my desk these days. But so that was the one non-G.I. Joe or Star Wars thing. So what will it be, G.I. Joe or Star Wars? First person to answer gets to pick. Oh, 2 for Star Wars. So we're kicking off with Star Wars. So we will look at the Black Series stuff first, because I've had some luck with Black Series finally. This was part of the buy two get one free deal that I was talking about in the last stream. It was over Thanksgiving weekend. So I did pick up Merrick. If I can get him. Man, my color is going nuts every time I do something. So yeah, there's Merrick. And I know this is kind of a controversial figure, especially because of like the rust. And honestly, the video and photographs really blow it out of proportion. In person, that rust is a lot more subtle, at least on my figure. In fact, I think if you just put a little bit of a wash on it, it would kind of dull it down enough to be very screen accurate. So I was pleasantly surprised when I finally saw this, because I was kind of, hopefully it doesn't look too bad. But in person, actually looks really good. So that was a pleasant surprise. So eager to get this one out and mess with it. Oh, Dirty, what's going on? Then finally, and I know I could have ordered this one, but I wanted to see this one in person, because I know a lot of people have had some bad luck with face printing and helmets being weird. So finally found Sabine. So super happy to finally add this one. That is all the heroes from Ahsoka that I'm going to get. I'm not going to pick up that Ezra, because that Ezra was just a hologram on screen for like 10 seconds. So hopefully they do eventually do the bearded monk Ezra, because that one is the one I want. So finally got Sabine. Sabine is one of my wife's favorite characters. I'm a big fan too, but she loves Ahsoka and Sabine. So I had to pick up Sabine. Whatever her helmet, her Black Series helmet comes out, I'm sure that will be quickly joining the collection. And then, I'm a sucker for droids. Finally found my boy Chopper. Yeah, surprisingly very difficult to find until like the last week. And now this past week, I've probably seen 15 of these. Every Walmart I go in has like 3 or 4 sitting on the pegs. So I guess it just took a while for all of this to show up. And it's ironic because, I think Chopper, I think at least these two were part of the previous wave that Hera was in. And Hera was the very first Ahsoka figure I found. And I found it weeks ago. It's taken me forever to find the rest of these. So I don't know. Don't know what's going on there, but finally got to pick those up. And I do have a vintage collection figure. If you were watching the hunt from yesterday from Target, you would have saw I picked this up. Picked up good old Thrawn here. He will go with the rest of the Mandoverse vintage collection figures. That's kind of how I'm justifying my vintage collecting right now. Sticking to just stuff from the Mandoverse. In fact, I was at Ross last night and found 2 vintage collection figures. It was a Wandering Jedi Obi-Wan from the Obi-Wan Kenobi series and Attack of the Clones Anakin. And I think they were like $3.99 a piece, which was a steal. But it wasn't about the money, it was about the shelf space. And I've got Anakin and Obi-Wan figures. So, yeah, I passed on them, even as good of a deal as they were. Josh, yes, I have found Pre-Vizsla. That was in my Black Friday hunt. So go check out my Black Friday video. What is that? There is somebody at the front door. Okay. Who's at the front door at this hour? It is my mother-in-law. I think. Yeah. So I guess my wife's going to go answer that now. Oh, yeah, Josh. No problem. I find a lot of stuff. Sabine, still hard to find. Chopper's starting to show up a lot in my area, SoCal, Sal. Merrick and Huyang are starting to show up on quite a bit too. So that's pretty cool. But I did pick up Thrawn, and if you watch the video, he was kind of just a pickup to get me over the threshold because Target had a deal going, $10 off of 50. And so 2 figures you haven't seen yet got me 2 cents shy of that goal. So I needed something else to push me over $50. So like, Thrawn makes sense. So I picked him up. I've got 2 other 3 3/4 figures. And these aren't vintage collection. These are retro collection. Wow, that sticker's really crooked. But anyways, I really wish they didn't put these stickers on here. Why are these stickers? Why are they not just printed? Anyways, going off topic here. Now we have the retro HK87. So this is very cool. So I picked him up the other day. These are just showing up. I'm finding all of these at Target, but none of them are over in the Star Wars section. They're just sitting on random shelves. So I'll be walking around and I'm like, oh, here's a random retro figure. So I picked him up and also picked up Sabine. So I have 4 of the, what is it, 7? Yeah, there's 7 Ahsoka retro figures. So I still need Ahsoka, Morgan, and Chopper. I wasn't going to get Ahsoka because I thought she was the same as the Mandalorian one, but she's different. And my wife has cookies. I guess her mom brought her cookies. Isn't that sweet? But the Ahsoka version of Ahsoka does come with a soft goods cloak, and I think the paint's a little bit different. I think the face printing is a little bit better on it as well. But so that's all the Star Wars stuff. See, Josh has found Pre-Vizsla, Merrick, and Huyang. Cool. Yeah, I have seen all those. They finally started showing up around here. But that is all the Star Wars. So we'll hop into G.I. Joe next. And 2 of these, if you watched the hunt from yesterday, you already know about. Oh, you got a refund. Do you get to keep the figure, or are you sending that back? So I picked up Buzzer. This was on Sunday. I have a little bit of a story. So this is Buzzer. So he's very cool. Got a dreadnought. Love the dreadnoughts. And got Ripper. So these were the 2 figures I picked up on Sunday that were part of the 10 for 50, or $10 off of 50. So that's why I had to pick him up to get over $50 so I could get $10 off of these. Now, the funny thing is, I actually picked him up on Saturday. But they had another one of these and Buzzer the next day. So I went Saturday and they had a bunch of stuff out, but not everything yet. So I picked up Ripper because they didn't have Buzzer out on the shelf yet. So I went back Sunday, and they had Ripper and Buzzer, and I was like, oh, I can do the deal then. So I couldn't find any other figures I wanted except for Earl, but Earl doesn't count because for some reason NECA does not count as a toy. So I bought another Ripper and Buzzer and decided I will just take back the Ripper that I picked up on Saturday and return it. DA Mac, no worries, man. You're here in plenty of time. Uh, I'll do a quick recap here in a bit. So I got that, got the $10 off of 50, and then Earl was 20% off, but they were also doing 10% off Target gift cards this past weekend. So what I did is bought a Target gift card for the amount of what we were about to purchase, got 10% off of that, and then used that gift card to purchase everything we had and got all the deals off of that. So I stacked deals. I think we wound up saving about $35 by doing that. So, hey, yay for bargains. So I picked up the Ripper, and I was just going to go immediately take it back. I was just going to return the one I just bought, but use the receipt from the previous ones. But it was a super long line. So I was like, yeah, I'll just wait and come back. So actually, on the way to work Monday, I stopped off in Target to return the other Ripper. Like, well, while I'm here, I'll run back there and see what they got. Every single aisle had an employee in it restocking. And they were putting out some pretty cool stuff. But I did find one other new Joe that you guys don't know about yet. And it's one Derek just mentioned. So I was looking around, wasn't going to get anything, was looking for Baby Sinclair because I wanted to pick it up while it was 20% off. Still not there. And I looked around, I was like, okay, I don't see anything. As I was walking up front, walked by a cart, and there was a whole row of these sitting on the cart. So I asked the guys, like, do you mind if I grab one? He's like, go right ahead. So I grabbed General Hawk. And funny thing is, we actually wound up having to go back out last night. So since they were restocking while I was there, decided I'd run back by Target last night. All the Hawks were gone. So luckily, I was able to pick him up. So there's General Hawk. Very cool. So happy to add him to the collection. He's got a little patch that says Yo Joe. So, okay, that is all the pickups. So we got recap: Hawk, Ripper, and Buzzer. And Star Wars. We got Thrawn, the Retro Sabine, and HK 87. Got to look at the number because I always want to call them 47 for some reason. We got Chopper. We got Sabine. We got Merrick. And finally, we got Earl. All right, all you longtime watchers, you know what's next. What do you want to see? Chopper. Not the one I expected. But hey, first request gets answered. So this is just a re-release of the Rebels Chopper. I mean, it even says Rebels on the package. So I'm kind of surprised they just re-released the old Rebels one and didn't at least put it in Ahsoka packaging. So let's pop open Chopper. I've actually had this figure before. He was part of the Great Black Series Purge. So very happy to get him back in the collection. Let's see. Next will be Buzzer for Darth Educator. See, Ripper far exceeded my expectations. Cool. So DA Mac, you've already got your Ripper. Great. And Darth Educator can't get Buzzer's glasses to stay on. Well, we will check that out, hopefully. Ooh, eyelash. Sorry about all the racket. Didn't even think about it. I just started ripping stuff open. All right, so Chopper's out. And go on the floor. So we got Chopper here. He got his little extra arms up here. Gotta love those. Got the nice head spin. Got the little blast effect that goes down here. And just pull the whole thing out. Does that actually come off? Does not look like the flame wants to come off. It spins. I'm sure if I pulled hard enough it would come loose, but I'm not going to do that. And of course he has his third wheel. We'll just pop that up in there because it goes all the way up in there. And got the little blast effect so he can do this little number and fly around. But I won't be using that. This is a cool blast effect though. Might have to use that for some photography. And he does come with his extra leg. Greg was actually asking me about this because he was like, why does he come with an extra leg? Like, there's a storyline because originally, if you know the story, don't know the story, Hera actually found Chopper in some wreckage and kind of rescued him. So this leg is kind of just a replacement hodgepodge leg. It doesn't match. But there was an episode in Rebels where he actually finds his match for his other leg and steals it. And that causes a whole issue. So you can pull this leg off and replace it with a matching leg, which I believe would be more accurate for Ahsoka. So I don't know. I can't decide if I want to leave on the mismatched leg for Rebels or go Ahsoka. Let's see, can I get that to pop out? Yeah, got his little arm on the front there. And then you can kick him back. And pop the wheel out, maybe, if I can get a hold of it. I really need to keep a pair of pliers up here. There we go. So now he can do his little 3-wheel stance thing. So there you go. Or if you really want to, you can just kick his legs back and he'll just roll around on the one little wheel right there. So yeah, this is, like I said, this is just an exact re-release of the original Chopper from Rebels from several years ago. But hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So he will be going over in the collection. Got some neat little extra accessories there. So DA Mac has found Ripper and Hawk in the wild. I'm surprised I found all of these Joes in the wild. I'm still looking for Buzzer. Yeah, Buzzer was the second one I found. So it was basically I found Ripper on Saturday, Buzzer on Sunday, and Hawk on Monday. Hey, Geek Strong, what's going on? So let's see, what was it? We wanted to see Buzzer next. Well, let's pop Buzzer open. There you go. Like the little drum kit he's got there in the background. And he's got some tattoos and a little skull and crossbones belt buckle. Yeah, let's get him open. Probably gonna have to put my glasses on for this one. Can't see anything. And need my little nippers. So there's the accessory box, the foot locker, Drake Knock, Buzzer. Here he is in his little coffin looking thing. Let's get the snipping. Woo, where'd that go? Just shooting stuff off. Let's see. A bit of a neat freak, so I always try to make sure I don't lose any of these little plastic things and wind up stepping on them later in my bare feet. I have to say, he looks weird without glasses on. Just not used to seeing Buzzer without his glasses. But very cool. I got the ratchet on the waist, or the mid torso, I mean. And that grenade is glued in. Got butterflies. That's kind of cool. The butterflies are part of the shirt there. It's fun how they did that. Got his little snake tattoo there. Little focus on him. There you go. Yeah, I'm kind of the same opinion. Looks like I got some yellow paint or something on this cheek. It's like part of his hair color is on his cheek there. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. I don't know. Maybe the glasses will cover that up. If not, I'll have to scrape it off. Actually, I'm going to scrape it off because that's going to drive me insane. Don't try this at home, kids. Yeah, I got it. Luckily, it came off pretty easy. Okay, accessories. Got the little flavor pack here. Pop all that out. Make sure I got everything out. Okay, I'll slide that back in the box. Yeah, my Joe collection is growing substantially, so probably after Christmas there's going to be a great rearranging. So we got a little pistol here, got a little wrap on the grip there, a little knife, the aforementioned glasses. See what kind of luck we have getting those to stay on. We've got the little swinging blade. We've got the looks like a saw blade axe, a baseball bat. Mine's a little bent. This is really soft plastic. And my chainsaw's bent too. So we got the chainsaw. That's surprising. I figured he would come with some sort of a backpack or something. So definitely not going to be able to store all of his accessories on his person, which kind of stinks because that's one of the things I kind of like about G.I. Joe is for the most part you can store all the accessories on them. So we'll stick his knife in the sheath right there. That went in nice and easy. Pistol over here in the holster. There we go. See, Ripper's glasses work great. Okay. That's good to know. Let's stick buzzers on and see what happens. That just looks weird. I mean, they go on and everything, but yeah, they do not want to stay on. And it just looks weird on the side of his head because they like sit on top of his ears instead of like going behind his ears like, glasses do. Okay, so there we go. Got them on there. Yeah, I don't love that. They really should have gone the whole tech route and just sculpted the glasses on. Because, I mean, these are basically Tech's glasses almost. They're like welding glasses. So, okay. Well, there's that. Of course, gonna have him holding the old chainsaw here. Even like the glove cuffs are like separate pieces. That's weird. He does have a watch, so at least he won't be late. Yep, there went the glasses, of course. Ah, dang it. Hold your chainsaw. Yeah, he's going to take up a whole lot of shelf space with that chainsaw. It's kind of forward heavy too. There we go. Let's get your glasses back on. I don't know. There might be a little bit of super glue in your future. There we go. There is. Which one is he? Buzzer. One's Buzzer, one's Ripper. I'm like, which one's which? This is Buzzer. I guess Ripper is the guy with the jaws of life. So there we go. There is Buzzer for you guys. Oh, Caleb saw Buzzer and Ripper at Target today. That's where these guys came from. So we'll say his waist is a little floppy. The mid torso is good, but waist is floppy. And there goes his glasses to the carpet monster. Oh no. Where did he go? Oh, great. I just lost his glasses. I saw it bounce. So there you go. There's your testimony right there. His glasses don't want to stay on. I just lost them. Okay, I'll have to look for those after the stream. Make sure they're not under my chair so I don't roll over them. But yeah, those will definitely be glued on as soon as the stream ends. No, that just stinks. So yeah, and it's actually up here at the torso. See, it's right there. The legs are fine. I mean, I haven't really done the drop down, but there's not much of a drop down, to be honest. I don't even know why they bother with that. Because I don't think it really helps all that much. Okay. Well, we're just going to leave you right there. So, who do we want to see next? Oh, hey, Jason. That's my brother, everybody. I saw your in-laws got a new puppy. I have not gotten into Valaverse. Probably won't. All right, you want to see Earl? We can do that. It's going to drive me nuts until I find those glasses. Might have to get Kate in here. She's got better eyes than me. Oh, my brother is at swim practice with my niece. So he must be bored. So there's Earl. Good old Earl Sinclair. And this is a big old beefy figure. And again, apologize for the noise. This is going to be loud. Oh, that popped right out. Cool. This, there's a knife. Tail out. Let's see, you want to see Merrick? If we have time, I will get to Merrick after Earl. Got his tail. Back here, let's go ahead and snip all these. Got the TV remote. His little mug. Got a 6-pack that actually comes out of the rings. So that's cool. Got his little captain's hat. I don't really remember him wearing that much, but okay. Do a little snippy. Anybody else picking up the dinosaurs? Or am I the only one that liked the show from back in the day? There you go. Out of the package. Really like the shirt. Would have been cool if it had been soft goods. I don't know. But I guess it works this way too. He is a solid figure. And got all of his hands that I just dumped out on the floor. The carpet monster is eating well tonight. Yeah, that's my own fault. I thought they were in there better. At least they're easy to see. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where is number 6? Probably hiding with the glasses. Sure it's not behind me. Oh, I got it back there. I'll be right back, guys. Oh, I found the glasses. That's good. Where did that stupid hand go? Oh well, I'll find it in a minute. Oh, there it is. It's actually on the desk. It was never in the floor. But at least I don't have to look for the glasses. Lucas, perfect timing. You're watching me look for all the stuff I just dropped on the floor. Yeah, Caleb, dinosaurs is way before your time. So I wouldn't think you would have much of an attachment to it. But it is on Disney Plus if you want to watch it. It's a great show. I highly recommend it. A lot of the stuff they dealt with on that show is still relevant to today. I did find it all, Lucas. Thanks for your concern. I dropped Buzzer's glasses, found them, and it turned out the hand I thought I was missing was actually on the desk. But here's Earl. Let's pop his tail in. It's got a ball joint down there. That or some bad hemorrhoids, I don't know. Let's see. Blair, this was on in the 90s. Let's see. Let's look it up and see when it ran. I think it was 3 seasons. 1991 to 1994. So the early 90s, basically when I was in high school. Yeah, those joints are a little tight. So just be careful breaking them loose. So there we go. Got his little posing hands. That was kind of a gesture he did a lot. Got his tail, a very segmented tail. So you do get a lot of movement out of that. That's nice. I didn't think he had knee joints, but he does. Not much going on there, but got a little bit to help find a balance point. Yeah, Derek, the high school years. Even has foot pegs. Not sure why he would have foot pegs, but he does. Does seem kind of weird when you kind of move his legs out because there's a ball joint right there, so they do come out pretty far. But then you get that weird indent right there. So I'll probably be leaving his legs kind of tucked in. I do like the head sculpt. Now notice something on the promo pictures. You see right here the closed mouth head sculpt. He's kind of looking down and to the left, but on mine he's looking straight ahead. And on the open mouth head sculpt, they're supposed to be looking straight ahead, and on mine they are looking over. So they changed something along the way. And actually on mine, this eye is looking way over to the right. So he looks just a little bit cross-eyed. Let's see if I can't get it to focus on that a little bit better. See, that pupil right there is just way over. So I guess I'm going to be displaying them with this head because this one just looks a little crazy-eyed. But like I said, do have his 6-pack of Lava Lager. That's what that is. And the cans do come out. Boop. Well, there you go. That's a nice touch. But they don't come out super easy, so you don't have to worry about losing them. Because as I have demonstrated happily tonight, it's very easy to lose this stuff. Got his little TV remote. It does almost look like he has an articulated jaw, but he doesn't. There's a little bit of a seam line right there. I thought this was maybe for accessories or something, but I think that's just his ears. But he does have holes on the side of his head, but those are his ears. Tall Joe's HQ. Yeah, just opened the buzzer. Ripper's still over here in the box. So can't decide if that bothers me or not. Yeah, kind of bothers me. I do wish it was over just a little bit on that eyeball. But he got his little hat. I'm trying to remember why he was wearing the hat. Must have been an episode where he bought a boat or something. I don't remember. And it just kind of sits on there. Or maybe it has something to do with this guy, because he's wearing a captain's hat too. And this was like a favorite character of his or something. Let's see. I think it actually lists on here what everything is. Fernhill. So this is this guy is named Fernhill. It's all right. I don't remember who Fernhill was. Then of course there's Baby Sinclair. So hopefully I can find him again. And then of course he worked for We Say So. I guess that's a precursor to what was that, Buy More? Wasn't that the company from Wally? Buy More. Yeah, very cool. I did see a review of this. Kind of be careful with the shirt. It has a clear coat on it. If you get too crazy with it and start bending the shirt, that clear coat kind of turns white and starts flaking off. So if you do pick up this figure, that's something to be mindful of. But yeah, very nice sculpt work and paint. Lots of great details. Got the scales on his back there. It's a very cool figure. And 20% off. Can't knock that. And yeah, there's basically no way to make this figure not stand up. So he's going to be very stable on the shelf. All right. Well, looks like I only got about 4 minutes left, so I don't think I'm going to be getting to Ripper, unfortunately. Sorry about that. Let's see. Oh yeah, Lucas, sometimes a black hole opens in the floor and just sucks in all the accessories. Luckily, I found everything. But while I was down there, I found a lot of those little plastic ties. So I need to get those up. The high school years, yep. Yeah, Caleb, that eye is jacked. Josh. All right, so we're caught up on the chat. I don't know if we're going to be at Starbucks or not. Depends on if it's raining. That's our rainy day location because it's actually a covered patio. So if it's raining, we might be over there. If not, then we'll be in our usual spot. But they are calling for rain. So I don't know. We might be over at Starbucks. And I ran into Matthias on Sunday. So as far as I know, Matthias should be back next Saturday as well, or this Saturday over on Greg's channel. So be sure to check that out. Hopefully all three of us will be on there. It's been a while since Matthias has been on the live stream with me and Greg. So it'll be good to catch up with him. He's had all kinds of stuff, a lot of soccer games and family obligations and being out of town. I think the one weekend he wasn't busy, Greg was out of town. So, oh well. So, DA Mac, okay, Tall Joe's wants to know what my next Joe purchase is. Honestly, I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's anything else coming out. Got Hawk, Ripper, and Buzzer. So those were the three I was after right now. I've got the Vamp on pre-order, but that'll be May, so I'm sure I'll find something else. Oh, here's a story. I was in Ross right after the live stream on Saturday, walking around looking for the 3-pack because that's the thing I'm after. Looking at some stuff, and another guy's over there looking. He's got a Micro Galaxy Republic gunship. He's looking at it. So I'm about to walk around him to look at the shelf that he's looking at as well. All of a sudden, he looks up at the top shelf, and there's the 3-pack. Oh, sweet. Right when I'm standing next to him. So I missed out on the 3-pack of the Vipers by that much. And of course, they only had one. I have seen where Crocmaster is showing up at Ross right now. Crocmaster, the Blue Barbecue is showing up. Outback is showing up, and I don't have Outback yet. So if I run across an Outback at Ross, I'll definitely pick it up. Already got Crocmaster and Fiona. Don't want the Blue Barbecue. I like the regular version. No, Caleb, we were actually talking about the HISS tank at the beginning, but people are starting to get those. I would love to have one. I just the money and the space. So it was funny. Right before I went over to Ross, Greg and I were talking right after the live stream. We're like both complaining because neither one of us can find that stupid 3-pack at our Ross anywhere. Go over there. I mean, beeline. Went right there, went straight back to the toy section, and dude just found it 2 seconds before I did. But actually, I was watching Mad Hatter Reviews, did a Ross video today, and he found the Croc Master and Blue Barbecue. I have seen Tomax and Zaymot, but I've already got them as well. Darth Educator found 6 Viper 3-packs at once. Did you get all of them? I've only seen that one, and just missed it. $300 for the HISS is a steal. I mean, I'm not denying it's a great vehicle, and I wish I could get it, but but unfortunately, I missed out on it, and I didn't back the Dragonfly either. But I do have the VAP coming, so yeah, we've got 3 Rosses in our area, and to be honest, none of them really ever have all that much. I think California is the place to be. California seems to be getting everything. But a lot of DC Multiverse is showing up at Bargain Hunt and Ross in my area. We also have a Marshalls and a TJ Maxx, but they don't have anything good there. Oh, you found Mjolnir. I haven't seen the. It was the Ray lightsaber, wasn't it? Darth Educator. Yeah, those haven't been in my area at all that I know of, at least. And Ollie's in our area. They got a lot of stuff, but like the really good stuff, they don't get a lot of it, and it goes instantly. I have seen the basketball figures at Marshall's. Yeah, I've got the Black Series Ray lightsaber. It's really cool. I like it. Well, all right. Looks like my time is up for the evening. Hope you guys enjoyed the haul, and got a couple, 3 figures open. That's not too bad. So happy hunting out there. If you have a Ross in your area, go check it out. All kinds of Joes supposedly hitting. Not so much in my area, but a lot of people are finding a lot of Joes. Josh is waiting for the Leia lightsaber for a year from GameStop. Dang. I have the Galaxy's Edge Leia's lightsaber. And I have to say, I'm not super thrilled with it because the little inlay, the little looks like mother of pearl inlay, they're like coming loose and bowing out. So I'm going to have to glue those down. Kind of annoying because I just put it on the shelf and it just all popped loose. So that kind of stinks. Caleb, as far as I know, we are meeting up Saturday. I don't know where yet. Depends on the weather. But so like I said, hope you enjoyed the haul and unboxings that I did. Really appreciate you guys showing up each and every live stream. This is probably my favorite part of doing the channel, is hanging out with you guys and chit-chatting toys. But that is all I've got for tonight. I will see you guys next time around.